Hello and welcome to our channel, Top 10s You Should Know. Let's get real. When people think of brain health, they usually picture memory tests, brain scans, or scary diagnoses. But what if I told you that your brain shows signs of health in subtle, everyday ways that most of us completely overlook? You don't have to be a genius or a chess master to have a sharp, thriving mind. In fact, many signs of a healthy brain show up in how you feel, how you react, and how you connect with the world. So today, we're diving into the top 15 secret signs of a healthy brain, and you might be surprised to realize just how smart your brain already is. 1. You can focus on one task at a time without getting restless. In a world of endless notifications and tabs, being able to focus on one task, even for 20 solid minutes, is a superpower. It shows that your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for attention and decision-making, is functioning well. When your brain is healthy, you're not constantly pulled away by shiny distractions. You can sink in, stay present, and finish what you start. It's not about superhuman discipline. It's about neurological balance. If you can stay with one thing long enough to feel in the zone, your brain is thriving. 2. You can recall past events with emotional detail. Memory isn't just about dates and trivia. A healthy brain holds on to emotional richness. If you can recall not just what happened, but how it made you feel, the warmth, the excitement, the grief, that's a sign your hippocampus and amygdala are in great shape. These areas help you make meaning out of life's experiences. So if your memories still stir your heart and make you pause, your brain is doing beautifully. 3. You find it easy to laugh, even at yourself. Humor requires mental flexibility, emotional regulation, and perspective. When you can laugh at life, and even laugh at yourself, it shows your brain isn't stuck in survival mode. It's grounded, adaptable, and confident. Laughter also stimulates dopamine and strengthens neural pathways. So next time you giggle over a typo or crack a joke during stress, realize that's not just humor. That's your brain flexing its emotional intelligence. 4. You feel comfortable being alone with your thoughts. Being alone isn't just peaceful, it's a sign of cognitive clarity. When your brain is healthy, solitude isn't scary. You can sit with your thoughts, reflect without spiraling, and even enjoy your own company. This shows that your default mode network, the part of the brain active during rest, is balanced, not overactive with anxiety or overthinking. If you can enjoy silence without needing constant noise or distraction, that's brain gold. 5. You sleep deeply and wake refreshed. Sleep is when your brain detoxes, resets, and files memories. If you fall asleep without tossing and turning, dream occasionally, and wake up without a foggy head, your brain's doing serious night shift work. Deep sleep supports learning, emotional regulation, and hormonal balance. So while sleep might feel passive, it's actually one of the most powerful signs of a thriving mind. 6. You adapt quickly to changes in routine. Life is unpredictable, and a healthy brain doesn't crumble at sudden change. Instead of panicking, it pivots. Mental flexibility is a key marker of cognitive strength. If you can adapt to a new schedule, handle unexpected delays, or try something new without spiraling into frustration, your brain's neuroplasticity, its ability to rewire and adjust, is on point. 7. You can feel empathy without becoming overwhelmed. Empathy shows emotional intelligence, but balanced empathy shows a healthy, mature brain. If you can understand someone's pain without taking it on as your own burden, your brain is regulating emotion and perspective in harmony. The prefrontal cortex, amygdala, and insula all work together to allow you to care without collapsing. This boundary, this strength, is powerful. 8. You have a sense of curiosity. Even about small things, curiosity lights up the reward centers of the brain. It means your dopamine system is active, and your brain craves novelty and growth. If you still find yourself asking why or wanting to learn about obscure topics, your brain isn't stagnating. It's alive. It's growing. Even wondering how clouds form or why birds migrate means your mental spark is intact. 9. You handle criticism without melting down. No one likes criticism, but being able to process it without shutting down or exploding shows immense emotional regulation and cognitive maturity. A healthy brain knows feedback isn't fatal. It's data. If you can separate the message from the emotion and learn from critique, you're not just emotionally strong, your brain is flexible and future-focused. 10. You occasionally forget things, But remember later without panic. Yes, forgetting things can be a good sign. Healthy brains don't hold everything all the time. They prioritize, filter, and store what matters. Forgetting where you left your keys and remembering 5 minutes later shows that your brain has a working memory that's busy, not broken. It's the panic and chronic forgetfulness that signal issues, not the occasional lapse. 11. You crave connection more than scrolling. If your brain pushes you toward meaningful connection, talking, hugging, being around people, instead of just doom scrolling or binge watching, that's a sign it's rooted in reality and reward. Social bonding stimulates oxytocin and serotonin, both essential for emotional balance and mental resilience. A brain that seeks people over pixels is a brain that's wired for wellness. 12. You enjoy simple joys without needing stimulation. Being able to experience joy from something as small as a warm cup of coffee or a breeze through the trees shows that your brain isn't addicted to constant dopamine hits. It's balanced. It's present. Simple joy means your pleasure system works properly and your nervous system isn't overloaded. This is a beautiful sign of internal peace and resilience. 13. You know when to push yourself and when to rest. Self-awareness is a higher brain function, and knowing when you're hitting your limit versus when you can go further is a brilliant sign of brain health. It means you can self-regulate, monitor internal signals, and make smart decisions instead of burning out or giving up. If you can both hustle and pause, push and protect, your brain's working in harmony. 14. You notice patterns and connect ideas easily. This is creative cognition, a sign of a healthy, agile brain. When you can connect dots, spot patterns, or come up with new solutions, your brain is firing on multiple levels. This type of thinking requires a blend of memory, logic, and imagination. If you're the type of person who says, "That reminds me of," or "What if we tried it this way?" you're more mentally vibrant than you realize. 15. You feel like you most of the time. This might be the most important one. When your brain is healthy, you feel centered. You don't constantly question your worth or identity or reality. You might have bad days. Everyone does. But deep down, you know who you are. That internal clarity, that grounded sense of self, means your brain is emotionally and neurologically resilient. It's not just surviving, it's thriving. And there you have it. 15 secret signs of a healthy brain you might have never noticed before. It's not always about IQ or big achievements. Sometimes it's about how gently, clearly, and bravely your mind shows up in daily life. So, how many of these signs did you recognize in yourself or someone you love? Let us know in the comments. Your story might inspire someone else to see their strength too. And if this video helped you reflect and reconnect, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more mind-opening videos from Top 10s You Should Know.